Welcome everybody, I Can by Rubey, and thank you for stopping by. Hope you get something out of this video. And like I always say, it's not a one-way street, two ways. Give some wisdom, pass some on, take some from someone else. Let's uplift each other. Why bother? Title of the video, right? Why bother? Why bother with life? Why bother with anything? When sometimes you keep going and you get that, what they call mud in your face. Oh man, I'm all filthy again. Clean yourself up and keep going. Don't let it get to you. Life has its challenges and it's tough. Recently, I was looking into this and delving into it, and I was hearing a lot of examples of like people from engineering backgrounds, scientific backgrounds, spiritual backgrounds, and everything that came back was like almost like you're in like a video game. You're playing, you're the character, you're the role, you're controlling scenarios, there's other people around you, right? And the one thing that I think is a great analogy with that is that you go through life in this just constant battles, uphills, challenges that come up. And just like in that game, you keep pounding at it, you don't give up, never give up, and you eventually figure out how to accomplish that hurdle or pass over it and move on to the next. One thing we're not taught a lot in this world, and you learn through experience and life experience, some people do, some people don't, with this why bother attitude, it will just manifest itself into a spiral. If you think about a spiral effect, it's spinning up or spinning down. You want to be on that spiral that's spinning up to constantly raise yourself up to a higher level, plateau, vibration, whatever you believe in. Bring yourself in a better vibe. You stay in that why bother mentality or attitude, that spiral will go downwards instead of upwards. Right? Reality itself is a mirror. It's like looking at itself. And it's always what? Two sides, I always say, to the coin, two faces, whatever it may be. One thing that I've really been learning through life and hardships is make those two things become as one and one reality. Look, you gotta bother, you gotta care. If you're sitting there, and even myself, certain things or aspects or things I'm dealing with in my life, I'll say to myself, hey, I can't, my Ruby, you still want to stay like this? Or are you going to make the difference and make the change? It's always great to hope manifestations will happen and you put that full faith and belief, but what happens when it doesn't? You do not want to follow in the footsteps of that mentality of why bother. Why bother? You should always want to bother within your life, within helping others or yourself, or just keeping this in check, that mind, the brain. Always bother and care for that. You need to nurture it, feed it good things. It's like you have a young child. You're not going to feed them expired milk. You're not going to feed them stuff that's not healthy for them. You're not going to have loud music playing in the background, pumping when their ears haven't fully developed, right? You're not going to treat them all rough and throw them around, because you got to care for them. You have to nurture them. You have to let them grow. Just like you. You have to care for yourself. You have to care. Not that not bother attitude. You have to care for yourself at all times. So never, like we wrote in this title, why bother? I'll tell you why to bother. Because you're special. You're important. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you're not. You're going to have a lot of people in this world, I'll be plain as day to you, are going to want to tell you that you're not important. Why bother? Why care? You want to know why care? Because you caring, that person caring, makes a difference. Whether you believe it or not, the ripple effect is huge. We're all connected as one. The division you see is just a mind game. Wake up. Don't fall for that. I wish and hope for you the best. So remember, you're important. Whatever goals you set, all these challenges and hurdles that you have, care for yourself, nurture yourself, learn from them, don't repeat them, never ever give up. And that's just the message I wanted to give out. And I feel that we have to say that amongst everything we're dealing with now, with this civilization on Earth and everything. It's hard times, but never give up. And always remember this, we're all the same. You might have people ask you sometimes, I always get a kick out of this, where are you from? Planet Earth, the same planet you live on. I'm a human being, just like you. There's no difference. All is one. I Can by Rubey. Take care.